All right, YouTube, let's have a little fun. I was recently down in the United States and I went to the local Harbor Freight and I purchased this 1/2-inch breaker bar Pittsburgh Pro. And I'm going to do a how-to video on how to take off the old plastic handle and swap it to a snap-on classic hard handle. Now, before I get flamed for this online, I'm not doing it to pass this off as a snap-on tool. It's not, and I don't really care. I'm doing it because I have a surplus of these hard handles and I really like them. I have a lot of snap-on ratchets that came with the soft comfort grip, and one by one I have switched them over to these hard handles. I just enjoy them better. They came on the screwdrivers that Snap-on makes, and I just overall really like them better. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do a video and show you how easy it is to do it. So the easiest way to do this is using heat. You're going to want to boil a pot of water and stick the end of the tool in it. It's by far the easiest way to take the handle off. I tried the brute force strength method with a hammer, and you'll probably end up doing more damage to the tool. This is by far the easiest way to do it. Okay, water's boiled. Time to stick the tool in. All I'm going to do is just keep rotating it a little bit at a time until it softens up. Okay, sorry I wasn't able to show this. I don't have a stand for my iPhone. I'm kind of just starting out making YouTube videos, as you can tell. After I boiled it, and I let it boil for a good long time, and I rotated it, got it really nice and soft. I tried pulling on it with my hand. It was being a little stubborn. This being a 1/2-inch tool, it put up a lot more resistance than a 3/8 and definitely a 1/4 inch. So what I decided to do was I locked it in my vise. Obviously I used a towel here so I didn't mar the tool. And my kitchen isn't far from my garage. So I just made sure it was nice and hot. I had everything ready and I locked it in the vise. And I used this striking snap-on chisel that I have, and one of the striking dead blows as well. And then all I did was I stuck it right there and I pounded on the end of it and it came off like nothing. It just needed that little bit extra. And there was no worry of it cooling down. I mean, I was fairly quick and it just took 2 good shots and boom, it popped right off. So anyways, now to put the new one on. Okay, so these are 2 green handles that I have. This is the stock size hole that comes in these handles when they're brand new. This one has never been used before. This one here, I've already had it drilled out from a tool that I had it on before. I ended up selling that tool and I kept the comfort grip handle. So I put it back on and I retrieved my hard handle. These can be pretty hard to get and pretty expensive, so I didn't want to give it up. So this, as you can see here, is still not big enough for this 1/2-inch shaft that comes on the Pittsburgh Pro. So I'm going to have to get a drill bit and drill this out even more. I'm just going to do it like incrementally so that I don't overdo it because I don't want it too loose. And I'll show you how you get a nice snug fit. Okay, so I drilled it out to the correct size, used my drill bit here, and you can just see that it just wants to start to go on. I mean, I could probably take a hammer here and tap it on, but I'm going to show you an even better way to get this on. That'll be less damaging to the handle and it'll really fit snug. Okay, I got my handle in my pot of water that's going to be boiling here soon. This will make this handle very nice and soft, and you'll be able to just easily slide it on there by hand. When I first started doing this to my ratchets, I was worried that the heat would take off the snap-on. So I didn't want to do that. But then I tried it once and it actually worked great. It didn't take off the snap-on. There's the made in the USA on the back with some of the information as well of the tool, and it didn't take it off. And this is by far the best way to do it. You'll be able to slide on by hand, and then you'll be able to line it up to square it up with the tool so that it's flush. And there's the final product. I had to use 2 hands. I wish I could have filmed putting it on, but when I first inserted it onto the shaft, I was one-handed. I got it halfway before I had to use 2 hands. That's how much the heat makes a difference. If I left it even longer in that boiling pot, it would have been even easier. I might have been able to do it one-handed. But there's the finished product right there. Super simple to do when you use heat. I would say the hardest part was getting this off because the heat, this is like a hard, I don't know, it's just a different type of plastic. You can feel it compared to this one. This one you can definitely tell, like with the heat, it gets super soft. This one here, it just doesn't, I don't know, it's not as affected by heat. So I unfortunately had to use that tool to get it off. I don't care, I'm scrapping this anyways. I won't be getting rid of this tool. I've been wanting a 1/2 inch for quite a while. But yeah, here it is. If you want to do something like this, it's very simple to do, and heat definitely makes a difference. One last look at the final product. I just wanted to give you an up close. As you can see, the shoulder of the breaker bar butts up nice and flush with the end of the green handle, and I have it lined up. Very easy. When you add that heat, it makes things so easy to turn this thing. Anyways, if you like what you've seen, like, comment, and subscribe. If you know if anybody this could help them, send them a link to it. I really like making these videos. I'm just getting started out right now, so any suggestions? Hopefully maybe I'll update some of my methods of filming. I might get a better camera, a microphone, but right now I'm just having fun making simple videos. Anyways, thanks a lot. Have a good day. I guess one last thing here. Here's a look at my surplus of hard handles from Snap-on that I have. What do you think? I purchased this Pittsburgh Pro indexing 3/8 ratchet. I do not need any more 3/8 ratchet, but this one here, the fact that it could index, I thought, well, whatever, it's pretty cheap, $21. Maybe it wouldn't be bad having it. So what do you think? Give me your comment. Should I swap one of these handles on? I'm thinking here maybe the orange. Like I said, some people might give me flack for this. I'm not trying to pretend that these are Snap-on. I have all Snap-on. All my ratchets are Snap-on. This is the only one I have. I just like the handles. And yeah, I mean, the quality difference is there, but so is the price. So I'm not trying to fool anybody. I don't really care. Like, I've got enough Snap-on. Anyways, let me know.